Hey Nicole, how you doing? All right, I was just reading through your writing here. Actually, I don't think I didn't even drop your file. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you know what? I did. I looked at this last night. So I'm just going to pull that, separate that so we can look at that. Now here's what we have. Okay, so you used one of your sisters. Now sometimes it's really difficult to do this assignment with a close personal friend, family member, someone you love, um, children, etc. And you can understand the ramifications there. Okay, so imagine, like I just got done with Karen's critique, and Karen used her daughter, and she had kind of alluded to the fact that it's kind of uncomfortable changing the shape of your child's face. And I get that. So in this exercise, I kind of wish there was a parameter of not using any personal friends, just use, not using somebody that's close family member or close friend or something like that, because it is weird to change people to shape the face. So sometimes it's a little easier to go ahead and push this to its extreme when you're using a portrait of someone you don't know. But you indicated that doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother me at all, not one bit. I mean, I'll do an image enhanced. I love doing retouch work. I used to do a lot of retouch work for photography, for model shots, etc. So I don't do so much anymore, but I've got no problem with it whatsoever. The way I look at it is, if I'm not going to do it, somebody else is, right? So I might as well get paid to do it, right? I mean, in a nutshell, that's kind of what it is. Um, um, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at. Okay, so we got the, whoops, sorry. All right, so we have, gosh, why does that keep doing that? Oh, that's why. Durr. Sorry. Okay. Okay, it's been a long morning. All right, so I apologize. At any rate, let's go ahead and take a look. So we have the differences, the differences between the first and the second. And I think the one thing you want to do is just make sure the zoom level is the same on all three. Okay, that way we're kind of comparing apples to apples, right? So this one is zoomed in. These two are zoomed in. This one's zoomed in the most. This one's even more than this one. And this one's the furthest from the focal point. So make them identical. Now, in the first one, there's a couple of things. That's the original, right? The first, the eyes look good. Everything's looking really good here. You've gotten rid of some of the blemishes. That's fantastic. Enhanced the eyes. You got rid of some of the wrinkles and stuff, and this is fantastic. Let's get rid of some of these flyaway hairs. Okay, let's get rid of those in the second and the third. All right, now the third I think is great because you're doing this, you're pushing this to its logical progression, right? And I think that's cool. It shows it's really good. A couple of things I would recommend here is let's darken up the eyebrows and the eyelashes and the kind of eyeliner area. I call it digital makeup. Great job with the lips. I don't think I would use the liquify filter any more than you have. I really don't. But I do think one thing, look at the difference between here, the eyes here and here. See the colors coming out here? Let's push that even further here. It seems like here, this is back to almost to the original eye. So let's push that even further, almost to the point where it looks unnatural. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And not that you would use this kind of technique, although we do change the color of eyes, brighten the eyes excessively, the color area of the eyes, right? So I want you to push for that. Get rid of the flyaway hairs and really try to enhance go in and maybe even put a little bit more vibrance of saturation on here. Sans the lip area. I think the lip area is fully saturated. I think the rest of it could be saturated and a little bit more vibrance in the color presentation there in the final. But it's a great progression. You're definitely showing proficiency in the tools as you learn them. Now, one thing that you did say is, gosh, where did it? I can't remember where it was, but it sounded like you wanted to. Let me see. I want to try a bit more. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I do want to try a bit more. So let's go ahead and take a look at the announcements. Go ahead and take a look at these. Go look at as many of these as you can, and apply some of the techniques to your work. These are wonderful tutorials. Okay, that's what I have for you. So if you have for me any questions, comments, clarifications at all, please let me know. But again, it's a great start. So good job, Nicole. And again, very important. Let me know if you have any questions. But I'd like to see those changes reflected in Sunday's final submission. Thank you very much, Nicole.